Roses are red, violets are blue. I have a knife. Get in my van.
Velociraptor. Femme Ferocity.
Hello Velociraptors, welcome back to another fabulous Wednesday here on Femme Ferocity. So, Valentine's Day is very fast approaching. I believe it's tomorrow, right? 14th, I don't know, I can't keep track of the day, let alone the date. But in light of that, we are going to be doing a Valentine's Day themed topic, which is past relationships. Tell a story or stories about your love life. That was suggested by Tramp. So, well, I'm going to do the topic first and then address the ladies afterwards. So, the topic, well, there's not really a lot to tell. This could be quite a short video because really, I have not been in a long-term relationship that's been longer than 1 month. And that 1 month relationship, that was in year 8. That was 2002, I believe, or 2001. It was around then. So I have not been in a relationship for a long time. And I know some of you may say, oh, that's so sad, but it's not. Being single is not a disease, it's not something that people should be ashamed of. I absolutely adore being single. That being said, if, of course, if there were ever to have, say, like a relationship, you know, drop into my lap, you know, the perfect guy or girl came along, I would definitely, you know, definitely, it would be silly of me to turn it down. But for me, right now, it's all about my career, and I just don't think it would be fair to bring someone else into that, knowing that my very firm and, you know, strong priority is my career. And it has to be, really, because I'm in art. I work in the field of film and makeup and, you know, music and all that stuff. And the only way I'm going to survive is if I put my all into it. If I was going to tell you, I don't know, a story about my love life, I don't know, let me think. Why don't I entail you with a history of my love life? Here, ready? It's going to take about 5 seconds. Okay, so my very first girlfriend was in year 8. Her name was Carrie, and we went out for a month. The most we did was hold hands, because it was year 8. I was like 13 or 14. And then I had another girlfriend in year 10, but that was a very short relationship. That was less than a month. And beyond that, you know, moving through year 12, moving through university, you know, I just have not had another one since, and it's not like I've got that need to find a relationship, I guess because I've never really had a serious relationship to miss, you know what I mean? So it's certainly not something that, like, I'm definitely not putting anyone down for having a relationship, especially working and having a relationship at the same time. If you can do that, so much power to you. I just give you so much strength and all my goodwill. But for me, I just don't think I could do it, you know? So, that's the story of my love life. Anyway, let's address the ladies. Oh, who's that on Thursday, I hear? Oh yeah, it's Tramp, yes, Psycho Thursday. How you going? So I loved your video. I'm gonna put that out there right now and say that I loved your, the sort of androgynous grunge newscaster sort of thing, and I really, really adored your video this week because it looked like you put a lot of effort into it as well, just with the backdrop, which matched your lips on camera really, really beautifully, and the little pictures and everything that came up, just, oh, loved it so much, and I adore your mum so much, as she and you and the world know. Hey, Nancy Veronica! Because, you know, I love that she was into, you know, Kiss and the hair metal bands and all that stuff from the 80s, because I love the 80s. Ooh, it's Friday! Oh, you poor dear. I just feel so bad for you just because I know you're having trouble with your sleeping patterns and everything like that, and it's not like I can do anything about it, which just makes it just so much more frustrating, but I wish I could just be like, you know, pick up a grain of magical sand and be like, and you'd be asleep, you know? Yeah, you know, because, I mean, when I have trouble sleeping, it's absolute freaking hell. I can't imagine what it would have been like to have it just be freaking so long that you're used to it. That's just horrible, just horrible. Anyway, putting that to one side, I like your style, and I don't think you could have described it any better, because I'm so glad you dropped the 2 words enchanted forest, because I really, really agree with you when you say that. Like, I really feel like you sort of like this electric sort of enchanted forest sort of, you know what I mean? Like, it's sort of like Zelda meets dubstep. That's what I think of when I think of aura, you know, and I love your style, and it's so weird. A bit of a side note is that I had a dream the other night, last night actually, where it was down here in my town, and it was midnight, we're on the home, like just right in the main street, and it was the whole cast of Femme Ferocity met up, and it was so nice, you know, and like Rouge was a little bit late, and she came running down, and she's like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, and I was like, oh, it's okay, Rouge, it's alright, we haven't started yet, don't know what we were starting, but in the meantime, like me and Aura, we were like discussing, you know, philosophy and things like that, and it just felt so weird, and I woke up, I'm like, it just feels like Aura's just like next door, you know? So I have this big connection to Aura today, just mentally, so I'm sending you all my love and energy. Woo! Okay, so that was a little bit of a ramble, so let's move on to Sadlerette, who was our very special guest on Sunday. I loved Sadlerette Sunday, and I loved your fashion, and I love you, but I don't need to go into that because everyone knows on the goddamn earth that I am a big fan of your Sadlerette. Yes, I like that you were attracted to black and gold, and you have this sort of recurring theme, and I really sort of a bit inspired by that, and actually today my nails are quite inspired by that. Here's a photo of my nails. It's just sort of like a weird sort of a French tip weird thing that's going on, but yeah, it's just sort of, I don't know, yeah, you're right, the colours are really beautiful, and yeah, well, keep rocking that, that's awesome. And finally, because I'm recording on Monday, I cannot see Rouge's or Tommy's videos, so I'm going to just put you to one side and I'll talk to you guys in a minute. I'm going to talk to Chloe first. Chloe, you posted late, but that's alright, dude. I feel so bad for like just making you feel so guilty, you know? I think it was just because like like on the like when we were talking, you were like, you know, I'll post it, you know, in a couple more hours. I'm like, oh cool, you know, so I'll just wait and stuff, and yeah, I still was waiting. I didn't really hear back from you, and I was like, hello, what's going on? But you know, of course, shit happens, you know, I understand, and I don't want you to feel bad. Don't feel bad, please don't feel bad. So yeah, you know, like Aura said, you know, just stuff happens, and you still persevered and posted, so, you know, kudos to you. You look absolutely glamorous in your video this week, and it, like, oh, just, I adored the photos that you posted up on Facebook from your photo shoot that you did after that video. Kudos for getting out there in the cold, because the weather itself did not look very pleasant, yet you were just completely persevering like a true model. Loved it. Anyway, so now, Tommy, Rouge, I am so sorry that I can't address your videos. I'm going to leave a big, long, enormous comment on each one of them. You know I watch them, and you know I love them. What else can I say about you guys? Well, I don't know, in my dream last night, Rouge, you were such a bloody sweetheart. You were just so, like, worried that, you know, we were off, you know, we were going to go and start without you to whatever we were going to go do. I don't know what we were doing in my dream. And Tommy, you were just so chic, and I think you were playing the guitar or the ukulele. Can you do that? In my dream you can. Anyway, so there's some sort of addressing thing. I'm sorry. Anyway, I will leave a comment on your videos. That's the end of this week's Wednesday and the end of the topic. I hope everyone has an absolutely glamorous Valentine's Day. Sorry, I forgot the name of it for a moment there. I will talk to you all next week. Mwah! This is Davey signing off for Femme Ferocity's Wednesday.